Well, hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. We have another OSTA special update. Come on in and let's tell you all about our special Zoom sessions. Welcome in. I'm Bill Bateman, co-president and Communications Director for OSTA, the Oregon State Tenants Association, and we have a newsletter out that's got some information you are going to want to see. If you're not a member, we'll talk about how to be a member very shortly, but basically we talked about a survey that's going to be held near the end of this month. It's been put together to help structure changes in the laws to address problems we have. Those problems were specifically rent increases that are outpacing Social Security, and it'll cause your space rent to double in 10 years. Rent reset, raising the rent when you move, making it harder for you to sell your unit and more expensive for the next person coming in. And arbitrary requirements for cosmetic structural improvements before you can even consider selling your unit. So those are three common complaints here in the state of Oregon. As resident of a manufacturer or floating home community, you know those are your top three issues. Well, Representative Pam Marsh heard your concerns and created a committee of individuals who volunteered their time to assist in writing new legislation for the upcoming legislative session. So, here is your chance as a senior from the state of Oregon to have your voices heard. Now, the big concern is making sure everybody gets an opportunity to participate. So we are going to have 4 Zoom sessions. The first one's going to be on September 9th. The dates and login information will be in the box where you signed into the program, and they're going to be on Monday the 9th. We're going to have one on September 11th. We're going to have one on Tuesday the 10th, and actually Thursday, September the 12th, and they'll be coming at different times of the day. And the good thing is you only have to attend one session. So Monday through Thursday, a session every day at a different time, so you can take part. We'd also like to invite you to schedule a viewing party because not everybody is Zoom friendly. Not everybody knows about Zoom or how to use it. And some folks, I understand, don't have computers or are not really high on the computer list of ability. So, okay, not all of we seniors are techies. So perhaps in your mobile home park, you could have something in the clubhouse and all watch this together. Now, we do have a limit of how many people can get in, 200 for each meeting. But if you happen to have one of those meetings at your mobile home park, 50 people can watch on one connection. The idea is to help share this message with folks who didn't get the newsletter, to get you involved in following our podcast as a quick way to find out about information and activities, to help you sign up to support the legislation when it's time, because first thing to do is write the law. The second thing to do is get that information to the legislators to let people in your district know, A, we're here, B, we care very much about this, and C, we want you to support it. So we want to figure out ways to sign you up to help support the legislation when it's time. Also, we want to share the horror stories of bad situations. We know we have the rent increases, the rent resets and requirements, but there are other issues that have come to light. Attempts at intimidation, bullying, threats being made. You're going to get evicted if you bring this up. I actually had someone say this to me. Well, you don't want to be messing with that. You can get evicted. That's illegal. You can't do that. But it's happening because folks are afraid to report it. The last thing we're going to talk about is how to organize. Organizing a tenants association. There are 3 steps to do it. Now, we do hope you're also going to join OSTA. By joining OSTA, and there's a link at the bottom of this podcast for you to do that, and it's only $30. And I know some people, $30 can be a big deal. We're looking to find sponsors, people who would like to sponsor our program just like they sponsor the TV shows you watch. So if you're in a position you'd like to sponsor OSTA, that would make it easier for us to extend scholarships or programs for seniors who are really, really in tight financial straits. So lots for us to do, lots for us to talk about at this program. Horror stories, it's amazing. I have seen things as I go around the state. I'm in Southern Oregon, and it is unbelievable the type of things we see and the type of behaviors. Threats being made, and we actually went to the point of beginning the process of getting a restraining order against one of the persons who worked in this park. They're no longer here, but folks were just stunned to find out you can do that? Yes. By forming a tenants association, you have far more power than if it's just you arguing with another individual. We'll talk a lot about all of these things in the upcoming programs. So they're going to be on September the 9th at 11 o'clock, September the 10th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. If you have to work, this might be convenient. Wednesday, September 11th, 9 a.m., and September the 12th at 4 p.m. The links, the Zoom sign-in links, are below in the box. If you have any problems, you can go to the OSTA website. We'll also be posting those links on the OSTA website. Put together a group. Get a bunch of people. We need to have folks testify. We need to hear from you. This is your opportunity. I talk to a lot of people. They say, gee, what can we do? This is something you can do, and it doesn't cost you anything. Yes, it'd be great if you were a member of OSTA, but you don't have to join to attend these Zoom meetings. This is about you and I, because I live in a mobile home community in Southern Oregon. I'm a volunteer. That's the other thing. It's very important. People think, well, you're getting rich on this. We are all volunteers here at OSTA. We're not asking you for a major credit card so we can go off to a fancy retreat somewhere. These are folks just like you who live in a mobile home community, who are working to make things better for all of us. So join us. If nothing else, get a group together and join at any of those 4 drop-ins, and we'll be gathering information. We hope you'll join. If you don't, please take part anyway. If you got any questions, my email is on the login here as well. We're easy to get in touch with. Come in, watch the Zoom meeting, take part in it, share your tales. I know the top 3 stories are the rent increases, rent reset, and arbitrary cosmetic structural. So if you got a horror story beyond that, I'd like to hear it. If it gets interesting enough, we might even have a special Friday the 13th horror story session if we've got enough interest. So I got an interesting email. They said, oh boy, we are really excited to see OSTA's new newsletter. It's back, and it's nice to see and this is a sign of life. No, people, this is not signs of life. OSTA is back, and we are here. We're working with other communities, with other people in this same area of work. We're working with our elected officials. It's all about us being able to stay in our homes, preventing homelessness, preventing greed. And if you'd like to be a part of that, if you'd like to be one of the people, I guess my favorite quote is from the Stephen Gabriel in one of his songs, talked about the problems in South Africa. And one of the lyrics is, you can blow out a candle, but you can't blow out a fire. Let's be the fire, and the good kind, not a wildfire, not a brush fire, not one of those, but let's burn with the intensity of correcting things that are wrong. Come see us. I look forward to seeing you at any of our Zoom updates, and do subscribe, join, and share this podcast. It's going to be one of your ways for quick information and a way to keep informed. I welcome your emails. I welcome your presence on Monday at 11 o'clock and all the other times. Until then, be safe, spread the word, and have a good day. The preceding program was a presentation of Retired Guy Productions.